What I'm about to tell you right now is going to sound like a total nightmare, but it is the absolute reality behind the scenes in 2026. The Raiders front office has an official proposal on the table to ship off Maxx Crosby, the heart and soul of this franchise, to our biggest historical rival from the Bay Area. You heard that right. And while this ticking time bomb threatens to blow up our entire identity, the front office is racing against the clock in the market to patch up a desperate hole in our linebacker core that could ruin the upcoming season if nothing is done right now. The future of Raider Nation is on the line in the next few hours. Strap in and smash that like button, because today has been absolute chaos. Raider Nation, things just got incredibly real. Journalist Vincent Bonsignore from the California Post just leaked the actual trade framework that the San Francisco 49ers have drawn up to land our number 98. They want to counter that blockbuster Myles Garrett trade, and their target is Maxx. The proposal sitting on General Manager John Spytek's desk is this: a 2027 first-round draft pick, a 2028 second-round pick, plus young defensive end Mykel Williams, who was the number 11 overall pick in last year's draft. My immediate reaction? I want to throw up. Seeing Maxx Crosby in that red and gold jersey makes me sick to my stomach as a die-hard fan. Just imagining the Condor playing at Levi's Stadium gives me chest pains. The guy is the face of Las Vegas, the locker room leader, the only one who steps up and takes accountability when things go south. But let's take a deep breath and analyze the tactical and financial impact of this without sugarcoating anything. The impact on this team would mean an immediate, total rebuild of our defensive line. We'd lose our biggest pass-rushing force, but in exchange, we'd get insane draft capital and a highly talented kid. Sure, Mykel Williams had a rookie year that was well below expectations in 2025, but his ceiling is massive. He has the raw physical traits that Spytek loves to build a new franchise foundation. Here is Ryan's honest take. The emotional fan in me wants Spytek to rip up that contract and tell the Niners to go to hell. But the NFL in 2026 is a cold, calculated business, and this new front office doesn't have untouchable players. 2 years ago, Crosby almost ended up with the Rams. This past offseason, that failed trade with the Ravens left a bitter taste in everyone's mouth. Maxx wants to win right now, and if the Raiders stumble in 2026, he's going to force his way out regardless. Looking at it objectively, this package is effectively worth 2 first-round picks and a second. It's the kind of absurd offer that forces any front office to at least sit down at the table and listen. If Spytek feels that Crosby's knee or his longevity won't hold up at elite market value for another 5 years, he will pull the trigger. I hate to admit it, but from a business perspective, it's fair value for a player who is already showing signs of frustration with past seasons. If the possibility of losing Maxx already has you stressed and losing sleep, wait until you see what just happened with the rest of our defense, because our January market is heating up over an urgent need. Bleacher Report, through analyst Christopher Knox, just stated that the Raiders are being heavily urged to immediately sign veteran linebacker Kenneth Murray Jr., formerly of the Cowboys and Chargers. Let's look at the facts. Our linebacker room looks completely different for 2026. The house cleaning swept away Jamal Adams, Devin White, and Landon Roberts. The front office opened up the checkbook and brought in Nakobe Dean and Quay Walker to run the middle of the field. Awesome. That's a massive upgrade. The real issue is what's behind them. Our roster depth right now is a desert. We only have young guys like Cody Lindenberg and Tommy Eichenberg, who have barely seen any snaps in the NFL. If Dean or Walker get hurt, our defense becomes an absolute sieve. That's where Kenneth Murray Jr. comes into play. The guy is a former first-round pick. He's 27 years old, and he's racked up 83 career starts, including 16 games defending for the Cowboys last season, where he recorded 81 tackles and 4 tackles for loss. His impact on this team would purely be as an experienced insurance policy, a gritty vet to provide stability. Now, here's Ryan's take that the mainstream media won't tell you. Murray has one flaw that gives me nightmares. He is a total liability in pass coverage. The passer rating of opposing quarterbacks throwing his way in his career is a staggering 109.0. He's your textbook two-down linebacker. Excellent against the run, but if he gets isolated against a running back or tight end in the passing game, he gets absolutely cooked. Our linebackers coach, Mykel Williams, gave an interview to the Raiders' official website saying he's hyped about Lindenberg's development and Eichenberg's hunger. But coach speak in January is always pretty, right? The reality of this league punishes teams without depth. Bringing in Kenneth Murray Jr. on a short, cheap deal makes all the sense in the world as an immediate backup. He's not coming here to be a superstar. He's coming to make sure we don't shoot ourselves in the foot if the worst happens to our starters. It's a calculated, no-frills signing, but one that is absolutely necessary. Nation, the blueprint is on the table. On one side, the chance to start from scratch by trading our biggest icon for a haul of draft picks. On the other, the urgency to patch up the roster with limited veterans to try and compete right now. I want to check the temperature of the fan base in the comments, and the golden question is simple. If the San Francisco 49ers call today confirming the offer of Williams plus the 2 draft picks for Maxx Crosby, do you accept the trade, or do you hang up the phone in their face? Drop your takes down below, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.